I'll do is I'll go and verify on the router 1. So if I want to match, let's say I want to match all the routes which are originating with 200 in the beginning. So I can simply say show IP BGP regular expression. I can simply say this symbol. What is that symbol? 2, just 2. I can see it's going to display all the prefixes which are starting with 2, and after that it can be anything. So if you give 200, it's going to display all the prefixes which starts with 200. Anyway, here we already have 200, but you can have 201, 202, 203. In that case, if you want to match all the prefixes beginning with 200, then we can use this symbol. Now after that, it can be anything. It can be just 200, or it can be 200, 300, or it can be 200, 300, 400, whatever. But it's going to match only the beginning of your AS path with 200. Now similar way, if you want to match the ending, I can give show IP BGP regular expression. Let's say I want to match all the prefixes which are ending with 300. Then we need to give 300 and dollar symbol. Now this symbol is going to display all the AS path with 300 in the last, which means all the prefixes originating from 300, which starts from 300. Now if you give show IP BGP, now with 300 we have many prefixes, like this is also belongs to 300, but it's not going to display this because 300 is not in the last. So it's going to display these 2 prefixes. In fact, 4 prefixes matches our requirement. Now similar way, what we can do is if you want to match the prefixes which are passing through or moving through 100. Now if you want to match any prefix wherever 100, maybe in the beginning, in the end, or it can be in between, in any place, if you want to match any prefix, which simply say 100 underscore. So when you give underscore, now here it can be anything, before and after it can be anything. It can be in the beginning, means it can be just a special character, maybe just I, or it can be 200, or it can be any other number. And similar way, in the beginning it can be any number, maybe 200, 300. So it's going to match all the prefixes which is having 100 in that specific autonomous system path information. Like if you see here, it's going to match this one, and also it will match at the end, and also it will match in the beginning, or it can be in between. Let's verify this. Let's say I want to list all the prefixes which includes 100, just 100, and I'm giving underscore 100 underscore. Sorry, 100 I cannot see because my own autonomous system number, because there is no 100 in my BGP table. You can see there is no 100, so I'll use 200, whichever I need to say regular expressions 200. I can see it's going to display all the prefixes which includes 200 in the autonomous system path information. Either it can be in the beginning, or it can be in between, or it can be in the end. So if I give 300, it's going to display 300. Maybe it can be the end also, or it can be in the in between or in the beginning. So this is more useful if you want to match any prefix which is moving through specific autonomous system number. The next thing, we can use another special character here, the brackets. Now parenthesis, which can be used to group small regular expressions into a larger regular expressions. Let's take an example. You have a requirement, you want to match all the prefixes which are originating, which are moving through 500, and also includes 10 or 20. Now you can see if you use this operator, this is like OR operator, so which means it can be either 10 or 20, and also which includes 500. So it's going to match all the prefixes which includes 500 along with 10 or along with 20. Now we can use this kind of symbols. Now the next thing, we have some other special characters, like we call them as repeating operators, and these are the 3 repeating operators which we can use: asterisk, question mark, and plus symbol. Now we call this as an atom is a single character or a group of characters. So whenever you see asterisk in the regular expression, let's take an example here. We got asterisk here 23, there is a 23 underscore 23, and then in the brackets underscore 78 star and underscore 45 star. Now whenever you see this symbol with star, with asterisk, and the meaning of this is it's going to this string whatever defined in your brackets here. Now this may be present. We can see the occurrence of 0. 0 means it may be present, may not be present. Okay, so it can be the occurred 0 times, which means may not be present, or it can be occurring more than once, or one or more times. Now it's going to match all the prefixes whichever starts with 23, 45, which means 78 is not at all present. That's what we said, 0 times it matches, or it matches one time, like 78 is present but only one time, or it can be present more than one time, like when we do some AS-path prepend, it can exist more than one time. So if you want to match any specific autonomous system number, it may not be present, or may be present one time, or may be present more than one time. So we generally match with using this asterisk symbol. Now similar way, we call them as repeating operators. Maybe they are repeating or may not be repeating depending upon the requirement. Now let's say if you want to match the same thing 0 or more than 1, just one time, then we use question mark symbol. So if I use question mark, the same scenario here. Now the difference between these two is it's going to match 0 times, may not be present, or it can be one time, or it can be more than one time. But here it will be just 0 or 1, which means it will be present, maybe not at all present, or maybe just present only one time, but not more than one. Now if I use plus symbol, the plus symbol is going to represent it may be present one time or more than one time, but it is mandatory present. It's going to match at least one time or more than one time. If you see the difference, all the three operators are almost similar, but there is a slight difference. Now it's going to match 0, 1 more, whereas the question mark matches 0 or 1, which means either it may not be present or it will be present only one time. Whereas if you use plus symbol, it will be present minimum one time or more than one time. So generally we call them as repeating operators, where we are matching the string based on the repetition of the same autonomous system number, maybe not present or may be present more than one time or one time. Now finally, I have listed some of the basic or the most commonly used regular expressions. So generally, if you want to match any autonomous system number which is moving through 100 or moving through 200, means 200 is present, it can be present in the beginning or at the end, or it can be in the between, then we generally use this underscore symbol. It is one of the most commonly used regular expressions, because sometimes you may want to match networks which are moving through autonomous system 100 or 200. So to do that, I can simply say show IP BGP regular expression, and then we use something called 200 with underscore symbol at the beginning or ending. Okay. Now similar way, if you want to match any prefixes which are directly coming from neighbor 100, so when I use this symbol here, now it's going to display all the prefixes which are coming from autonomous system 600, which means, sorry, not 600, it's 100. So if you see this symbol, it's going to begin with and this symbol ending with, which means starting and ending will be exactly 100. Let me show you one example here. So let's say I want to list all the prefixes which belongs to just 200, okay. So I'm going to say the beginning must be 200 and ending also has to be 200, which means I'm going to match only the prefix which includes only 200, not other than that, which means all the prefixes coming from 200, which is my neighbor prefix, because the neighbor prefix will have only one AS hop. So it's going to display all the prefixes which includes only 200 or 100. Anyway, in my example it is 100 here, but I'm connecting on router 1 which belongs to 100, and you don't see that 100 here, so I'm using 200. It can be anything. Now similar way, you may want to match the prefix here. Now you may want to match the prefix which is originating from 200. Let me explain you here. Let's say you want to match the prefix which originates from 200 and here it can be anything in the beginning, but ending must be 100. Okay, let's try to verify that. In my example here, I'm going to say show IP BGP. Let's say I want to list all the prefixes which are originating in 300, which means underscore 300 and then dollar symbol. So it's going to list all the prefixes originating in the 300, and before it can be anything. So which are starting with from 300 and maybe moving with any number of autonomous system numbers. Now you may want to match all the prefixes which are behind. Behind means, let's say this is my AS number and I want to see all the prefixes which are behind the AS number 100. My neighbor AS is 100 and whatever the routes which are behind 100. So I can verify by using this regular expression. So when I say BGP show IP BGP regular expression, when I give this symbol here, let's say I want to list all the autonomous system number which is starting with 200, and after that it can be anything. So when you say underscore, it can be anything, and this symbol represents it must begin with 200. Now it's going to list all the AS which begin with 200, and after that it can be just blank or nothing. It can be 300, 200, 300, or it can be 200, 300, 400, 500, like that. And then next there are some symbols like if you want to match all the prefixes of your local autonomous system number. So maybe you can use some path manipulation. You want to match all your prefixes from your local autonomous system number. We use this symbol without matching anything. So I'm going to list show IP BGP regular expression. This is beginning character is this, and ending character without anything. So it's going to list all the AS, all the prefixes which are local to my autonomous system number. So these all the prefixes are directly connected prefixes, and they are originating in my router, or it can be in your own autonomous system number. So I don't have many routers here, I just have one router, so it lists just all are directly connected. But any prefix originating within your autonomous system number, and you have 10 to 15 routers, it is going to display all the prefixes of your local autonomous system number. The next thing, if you want to match each and every prefix, everything is just like any. Now we need to define dot asterisk. So when I'm going to define dot asterisk, it's going to match each and every prefix. And then finally we got one more example here. This is one of the commonly used regular expression. Now it's going to match if you are searching for the routes which are sourced from any neighbor autonomous system. Now if you see here, now when you define specific number, it's going to match the neighbor autonomous system number, which includes 100. But you may want to match any autonomous system number. So that's the reason we are giving in the brackets. It begins with, and it can be any means any number. It can be any number between 0 to 9. And the occurrence is just when you use plus symbol. What is that? Plus symbol represents the occurrence of one or more. Okay, so one or more means, now let's say if I want to match all my neighbor autonomous system number, maybe 200, 300, it can be any number, and it can be present only one time or more than one time, like this. So it's going to match all the neighbor autonomous system, which includes 200 one time or multiple times, or just 300 one time or multiple times. So if you want to match your neighbor autonomous system number with one time or more than one time, and it can be any autonomous system number, then we use this kind of regular expression to match. Okay, so these are some of the most commonly used regular expressions. Probably in my next section I will get into much more in detail with some AS path filters. We use some AS path filters where we'll specifically deny or permit some of the prefixes based on the regular expressions.